For those of you that are watching on YouTube in the future, I forgot to start recording before I hit keep. We drew a rock cast for the turn, but we kept these other cards. Playing against Bloodspinner Zorath, which could be a variety of things. Hopefully we hit a shard, either off the Sensei or our draw after that. Okay, there's a shard, that's great. Princess. Okay, we don't actually have... We have one action in our hand that I can take right now. And this will have Skyguard and Steadfast, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and play this, and then play... Underworld Crusader out here. Yeah, Grove Warden's probably a good idea. Vampire King, sure. Still gets held and checked by this Underworld Crusader. Okay, I have to play this. Do I want to... I think I'm just playing the Servo Servant here. Maybe I want to flip this? Nah, I'm going to hold that for now. I'll wait till we get some better things in the crypt here. So, I think a lot of people use Kaigalichu's activated ability a little bit too aggressively. Oh, you know what? I should have waited to play this, and I should have attacked. No, I shouldn't have attacked C as an Exarch. I'm a big stupid. I was going to say, I could have attacked, and then if he double blocked Rockcast, but... Okay, that's fine. Really don't need this Rockcast in my hand. Yeah, you have a Dread Banner. As long as this is alive, we're in a pretty good spot. So this will put us up to 5 resources for the turn. This puts us down to... This puts us down to 3. We'll play Naive Lackey out here. Fortunately, we don't have enough to chain another Hex Engine out. Just go ahead and pass here yet again. Hoping to dodge removal for a little bit. Got a lot of troops in our hands. This Vampire King can do a number to us if he finds a removal for this Underworld Crusader. Hopefully, we find a Horrors of War here soon. So that way we can just fire up the Hex Engines and beep beep go to town. As long as we have things to do with our resources every turn, I don't want to activate Kaigalichu just yet, because I want to save Kaigalichu for a post-Horrors of War, so that way I can empty my hand and then get stuff back. So this turn we're up to 5. There's a Horrors of War, that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and play this Hex Engine out. And then I can activate this Hex Engine, and this Hex Engine. And I think I'm actually supposed to play the Death's Head Rider out here. That's tough. He hasn't had removal for this so far. I am going to be greedy and play the Wrathwood Master Moss out. Hex Engine. So it's a 4-cost artifact that exhausts to give you 2 resources. So if he doesn't hit us with this Vampire Princess to take the Horrors of War out of our hand this turn, he should be pretty dead. So Horrors of War is a really... Oh, crap. That's pretty good. So Horrors of War is a pretty busted card. It says each champion discards X card, sacrifices X troop, and loses X resources. He's drawing some cards here, probably looking for like a rock cast. It's another resource. That's unfortunate. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to be able to Horrors of War for 4 next turn. Which I guess actually doesn't even clear his board, does it? It's unfortunate. Do I want to wait a turn? I don't think I could possibly want to wait. He's got 2 cards in his hand. Definitely activating these. Oh, he's got a spider too, so he's going to be left with 2 troops if I do this. Yeah, I almost think I want to wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna activate Kaigalichu because I don't have anything else I want to do just yet. We get a resource to our hand. That's not bad. You got another spider. That's unfortunate. I'm going to play Well of Ancients out here. I'm going to play Runir Hierophant. Huh. I think I'm actually just going to swing in with the Runir here. It ramps us, and then it puts a second troop in the crypt for Deathside Raider. So he has to sacrifice something. And then we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we can horrors for 5 next turn. But that still might not be enough. We'll see. So after we horrors for 5, we're going to get a Wrathwood. Ooh, he's sacking spiders. That's good for us. We're going to get a Wrathwood back, and we're going to draw 3 cards, and we'll still have a servo left. Good. We want him to sack... Oh, that's a Dreadling. We want him to sack these Spiderlings. If he fills his hand up a little bit here, as long as he doesn't have an Inquisition, we really don't care. Yeah, that's fine. So ideally we hit a Shard here, so that way we can just play it out and not have to discard it. Another Princess is a little annoying. That's unfortunate that he had that many troops to play out. This actually lets us keep one of our troops, right? Because we can only do it for... We can only do this for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have 6 troops. That's fair. So we're definitely sacking this, and this, and this, and this. The question then becomes, do I want to sacrifice this or this? I think I just want to draw the cards. But I guess he's going to get to keep... He's going to get to keep, like, he's got 3... He's going to keep 3 vampires, so I guess I want to keep this because he's keeping 3 vampires. So yeah, let's do this. That was an excellent draw. So that's what we wanted to see there. So that's another Horrors of War, which is going to take away the last of his resources and take away most of his troops. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 resources still because of all these rocks. So we're going to get to Horrors for 3 next turn, which will kill all of his stuff. And it'll leave us with a servo, and it'll take the last card out of his hand. Alright, yep, resource is great because we don't have to discard it now. So activate this, and then we're going to get to draw 2 cards from this Underworld Crusader as well. So it's just Horrors again for 3. Get rid of all of his resources, get rid of his board, get rid of our board, get rid of the card in his hand. We'll lose 2 life, draw 2 cards. It doesn't make players lose life like Deathcloud does, and it's XX instead of 3 and then single X. It's way more balanced than Deathcloud. Also, the way the Hex resource system works, we don't lose your thresholds, which means these Hex engines basically make colored mana. Well, that's an excellent draw. We both did what we wanted to do this game. I do not want to put that on top of my deck. Select none. Confirm. Let's activate this to start. See what we get. We get a Naive Lackey back to our hand. Play Underworld Crusader. Play Naive Lackey. Fire up the Servant. Get in here. So we can pay 1 to make this our ramp card a 2/2 till end of turn. Hey, Water Mountain. Okay, Spider's pretty good. Okay, crunch for 6 this turn. He's gonna attack with everything, so if he wants to block my lackey, let me draw a card, I'm all for that. Opponent hasn't played another resource yet, so that's nice. Wadabotten with the resub! Welcome back. Thank you for the continued support. I appreciate it. The second Horrors of War was hot fire. It was very good. He's complaining about not having drawn a removal spell. It's like, what, you play, what, like 6 of them? Oh, why don't I block Dreadling with Lackey? Because I'm stupid, babe. You know I'm stupid. I didn't even think about that. I think we're far enough ahead that my mistake doesn't matter. I forgot he had this stupid thing in play. Right, we'll make the right play this turn. And I think if our opponent would have run off 2 resources right away, they probably could have still been in this game. But I think that even if they started playing a resource this turn and next turn, they're still probably going to be too far behind to catch back up. Look at that. We Horrors devoured for 8 this game, and we still have 4 resources left. Like, and now even if we draw a shard, that's fine because it'll allow us to activate our champion power. Speak of the devil. Okay. I bet our poker hand beats his poker hand. He has to leave this back to block. Nope, there's a shard. Look at that. He's got a resource. He has a resource, ladies and germs. I think how flooded we would be, right? Let's play this out for that sweet auto pass value. That should be the game. Both of these will be 2/2s next turn. Even if he hits a shard here, he can gain 2 life. Yep, dead. Alright, so what are we doing? Again, I think there's no constant removal on my board. Yeah, that's, let's go with the word oversight. I think this is a Relentless Corruption matchup. I don't remember. Yeah, I can't cut any of the Underworld troops and keep Crusader. Do I want Corruption in this matchup? This having speed and ramp seems fine. I'm going to cut the Rotcasts. I'm going to cut a Sensei. Wrathwood's great. Pawn's great. Extinction is fine. Maybe trim 1 Extinction. Although I guess he has to go wide to stay around my Horrors. So maybe Lackey, just trim the second Lackey. Huh, yeah, let's try this, I think. Someone remind me to put constant removal on the board of this after this match. Did you find a deck box? This hand seems great. Play this for wild on 1. Perfect. Third shard already. We are playing only 2 engines. It's not a card you want to draw, you know, a ton of all the time. Like, they looked great that game, but they don't always look as good as they did that game. Sometimes you gotta remember, unlike the Servo Servant, they don't actually kill your opponent. Oh, I'm so unlucky I have to discard. That's just the unluckiest. Yeah, that's true. I could fit a second pawn in here. The problem is, like, fitting the Horrors of War and the ramp cards in here kind of stresses us. Like I already mentioned, we have the bare minimum to be able to play Crusader in terms of Underworld troops. Well, so I could Corruption him, but then he has a chance to take my Extinction away. I think I'm just going to do the Underworld Crusader here. Although if he kills Crusader... If he kills Crusader... Yeah, I think I'm just going to do this. Because if he kills Crusader, I'm going to have to discard then next turn. I think giving him a 1-in whatever chance to... Whew, oh, God. This isn't good against our opponent's deck, but it's very good against our deck. And actually, if he's playing Mono Blood, he might have Gallows Gas in his deck somewhere. So he's got a 1-in-7 chance to make us very, very sad here. So when the Princess hits us, it looks at a random card in our hand. If it's an action, he takes it away. Please be lucky. Yay. It's not even lucky. That's just not unlucky, basically. All right, come on. Play a Vampire King. Play a Vampire King. Play a Vampire King. Play a Vampire King. Rats. Play 2-drop. Putting spiders into our deck is pretty beating. I think I'm just supposed to pull the trigger on the Extinction here. I also think I'm supposed to activate Kaigu sooner rather than later because my opponent is using their Malice aggressively, which I agree. These games go long, so loading my deck full of spiders seems like a great idea. So I'm going to activate Kaigu pre-Extinction here, so that way in case Kaigu flipped over any spiders, they would get wrathed away. So we had... This wasn't in our crypt, so we had this, and this, so we had just four good hits, and we hit the shard. Whatever, sometimes you hit the shard. Hey, Time I Gather icon. Giant Corpse Fly. Sure! We'll bin this Gemborn Prowler. Yeah. Alright, he's got his combo going here, and we've got 8 eggs in our deck now, so... I would not be surprised if this matchup's not good for us. I'm going to go ahead and play this Hex Engine out. And then I think I'm making a... Yeah, we have all of our thresholds, so I'm just going to go ahead and make a Battle Hopper with this. And then I'll activate Hex Engine and play Underworld Crusader out. We've played with this version of the deck before. This is a configuration that my buddy Andrew, Mike Klutz, designed. He's, if you remember when we streamed a couple of drafts back before the CCS, he was one of the ones that was on stream with me. There's always cards people are waiting to leave rotation. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you just, like, pounded down two more activations of the Malice here. Time I Gather with the 413 sub. Pew, 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 pew. Indeed. Alrighty, well. So I have 5, 6, 7... Okay, so I can play both of these. Yep, so I'm going to play this, and I'm going to go ahead and void these two so I don't ever redraw them. They'll sacrifice one troop. We'll activate Hex Engine and then play Merciless Color, make him sacrifice his other troop, and then we'll crack him with this Underworld Crusader and play a shard out of our own. And then hopefully he doesn't have an Extinction. Yeah, I definitely think Grok's more obnoxious than Extinction. I agree with that. Speaking of somebody who spent a lot of time playing like Diamond aggro decks, I'd much rather play against Extinction than Crocosaur. But Croc's even longer to rotate, right? Closed Coffins. That's a beating. Wow. Yeah. He might be playing just my Mono Blood configuration that I posted on the main site today. He has Corpse Flies in his deck too. And that's something that I've been doing. Steal Intel, targeting my Extinction. Yep. Yep. I'm actually not sure we can win the game anymore. Definitely need Grove Wardens in the board. Probably 2 of them, maybe more than that. I'm going to animate this and block. We have 1 pawn of Yakuza. I probably want a second pawn in the 75, and I want 2 or 3 kill all the constants, I think. Alright, well, maybe we can get Horrors of War here. My deck is full of spiders. Relentless Corruption. He got how many spiders here? 2? Alright, draw 2 cards off of your deck. I forgot I had Corruptions. That's the type of card that could keep us in this game. Activate this. Play Fentio. One of the ways you can tell that the format is currently balanced right now is that there's different people saying different things are too strong. Like there's people saying Blood's too strong and Wild's too strong, and okay, it's mostly just Blood and Wild, isn't it? Although there are definitely people that have said like the Mono Ruby deck's too strong too. So like when you have people bickering over what's the card that's the strongest, like it's probably a pretty balanced format. This was off my opponent's deck. I don't think this card is particularly playable. Alright. Come on. Horrors of War? Does that even do anything? I don't think it does. I think we're still dead through Horrors of War here. Yeah, but if you have Malice going, you're winning the game anyway, so you might as well just like have an extra Malice in your deck. I think that's fine. I'm actually going to cut the Extinction since he's brought in Steel Intel, and I'm going to bring in the Casualties of War for killing his vampires. Yeah, seems great. Yeah, this is a Horrors deck. No, I play 3 Malice in the Mono Blood deck. Like, I literally just had an article get posted on the Mono Blood. That's a good one to have. Or one way to deal with constants that we have playing right now. I had an article go up on hextcg.com yesterday. Or today? No, yesterday about it. Sure. Do I want to offer this for this? I don't think I do. You know what? Yeah, I guess I have 2 casualties of war now. If I didn't have 2 casualties of war, I think I'd be okay with that trade. The fact that I have 2 casualties of war, yeah, I'm just gonna kill this now. So decks like Mono Blood, their card quality is higher than the average card. So like it is better against just like random brews if the brews aren't playing powerful cards. That is Underworld, so I cannot casualty of war it. That's unfortunate. Offering to allow him to eat this. Alright, now I'm going to activate this now because in the event he draws a... Oh, we got a Horrors of War. That's nice considering we got both our Hex Engines in our hand and a Ramp Rabbit on the table. Alright. So next turn we want to draw... We just want to draw Shard for like the next 2 to 3 turns so that way we can ramp up to the max. If he doesn't kill this or we draw Shard... We can go Hex Engine next turn. I've not had a chance to check the form top deck. Usually I subscribe to it. I did not. I had a busy day yesterday. Let me take a look at that. Closed coffins, a beating as always. Please don't have a tarantula egg on top of our deck. Please don't have a tarantula egg on top of our deck. God bless. Alright, so we get to go ahead and just attack for 4 here. So that puts us to 6 resources. So this, and then this puts us up to, gives us 2 more, which lets us play this. You do not have 3 troops in the crypt. I only have 2, so that's a little unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Yep. So there's a shard. Am I Horrors of Warring this turn or not? I can get up to 11, which is Horrors of War for 5. I can just get rid of everything. Part of me wants to wait a turn here. Let's see if he lets me ramp with this or not. Let's find out. He may or may not let me ramp. Yeah. Okay, no ramp. I think I'm just going to kill everything here. Just like hope to draw better from here on out. Yeah, I think we just hope to draw better from here on out. Hit him for 1 here, and then we've got 6 tarantulas in our deck already, so... So he goes down to no resources, no cards in hand, and no board, but he's getting a thing every turn, and we have 6 tarantulas in our deck, so let's hope we're lucky! Lucky, lucky, lucky! Oh. Bombs, 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 bombs. No! I wanted to draw bombs! I didn't want him to draw bombs! Ah, that's unfortunate. I did not have 3 troops in my crypt. I only had 2. I only had this and this. He can't even attack with that because we'll win the race, which is nice. I'm gonna attack with this, I think. No, then that lets this beat me down. Yeah, I'm gonna attack with that. Let's just take this off the table. Because we could draw another tarantula at any point. Yeah, if we just, like, draw another tarantula, he's just gonna, like, kill this and then kill us very quickly. So, yeah, I think we just have to, like, hope to find some action before we find more tarantulas. We did draw bombs. I was hoping for bombs on top of my deck, and there was a bomb there. It just blew up on the wrong person. Okay. Oh. Just gonna play this out. Oh, I have to activate this. Why can't I play it? Play. Skip. And we're not activating our champion power until we get into a position where we have to, because there's still 5 tarantulas in our deck, so. Although if we draw another Horrors of War, we might fire it off now. We'd probably wait till he gets 2 resources. Yeah, so when he hits 2 resources, I'm going to fire off this Horrors of War. Until then, I'm just going to keep beating down. This will empty out his hand, too. Until then, we're winning the race. Why not eat the egg with the mal... I'm not sure. No resource. Yeah, he only has 1 resource. Alright, well, there's a tarantula egg. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do this and activate my champion power. Do I want to put that on top of my deck? Select none. Are you sure you want to confirm target? Confirm. Alright, so I'm going to activate this. Naive lackey. He gets some tarantulas. So that gets a bunch of eggs out of our deck, actually. Am I just playing this? Or am I supposed to Horrors here? I think I'm supposed to Horrors here. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Just do it for 4. Empty his hand. So this takes his resource away. We're back to a top deck mode, and we've gotten 4 of the 6 tarantulas out of our deck, so there's only 2 left in 34 cards. Those are decent odds for us. So he's going down to 1 card in hand. He's losing his only resource. We are putting ourselves down resources on this exchange, so maybe I'm supposed to wait to activate Kaigo, and I should just, like, play, just, like, pass the turn there as possible. Because if he hits running resources and we don't hit threats, we're going to be in trouble. This is why, well, that's excellent. That's what we like to call a clock in the business. Rock 'em, clock 'em, master mosses. Ugh. Makes us feel good for pulling the trigger on the Horrors. He needs to miss a shard for 2. That's okay. There's a shard. He's got to dodge these last 2 tarantulas while we beat him down. That's pretty good. I will draw a card off of your deck, opponent. Hopefully this is a shard, so that way he doesn't get it. Ding. I'm just going to play it out. Let him know what's up. Give him the Bizwitch. God, Horrors of War is such a jacked up card. It's so powerful. Alright, if he misses this turn, I think he's dead. I guess he could be holding a Vampire Prince and have that to play out next turn. Alrighty, attack. Activate Hex Engine. Play Underworld Crusader. Your move. Okay. We gotta dodge a tarantula next turn, and we should be good. There's two left in 32 cards. Yep, there's the prince I talked about he could possibly have. Alright, so if we dodge... Gotta dodge Tarantula Egg, and he's dead if we do. If he hits Tarantula Egg, we're probably gonna lose the game. So, 1 in 16, please, please. One-time dealer. Yay! Crunch. Alrighty. Rawr! These are my horrors of war. Dead. Alright, sweet. Let's get some Grove Wardens in this board. And probably a destroy all constants things. Won't he only have one blocker? Yeah. Alright, so what do I want to do here? So I want at least one Grove Warden, I think. And I want Wind of Change. Do I need these Relentless Corruptions? I don't know that I do. I think I'm gonna do this, just like have some dedicated slots for this hate. One more card for in here. A couple of Inquisitions. Cut a Casualty of War. That seems fine. Small change. Do I want to fit another pawn into the main deck? I don't think I really have room. Yeah, the Scrounge can also be kind of hard to get going sometimes, too. I'm going to run to the restroom really quick while we wait for this match to queue. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, folks. Thanks for hanging out today. You can use a diaper change monster. After they have peace, I'll change you. Sorry, it's gonna be a second longer. I gotta change some diapers. Alright, diaper time. Diaper time! Come here. Dad has to change Declan first, okay? Ugh. Hey. Who's the tiny pussy monster? Hey. You're a brat. over by your thing. Come here. I love you. I know. I want you, Dad, to sit over here with me. I'm sorry I can't be out there. Gotta go back to work, okay? Hang on over here and you're on a check, Jake. Put it together. All right, Toddler. Oh. Sorry about that. We had a double pit stop. They both needed changes. You need 4 Castu. I'm not sure what Castu means. Stack draw card, this card random. That card doesn't seem very good. I guess you mean it can like kill them when you Horrors of War, but like you basically just want to play individually powerful cards. Like Horrors of War is usually already winning the game when you play it, so you don't need to play extra cards to like maximize your ideal situations. When you're playing a deck like Horrors of War, you want to play cards that minimize your bad situations as opposed to maximizing your good situations. Ooh, Kagalichumir. This hand's pretty good. We're on the play. We have a Ramp Rabbit on 3. Hopefully we get to work our way up into a big Horrors of War. I know previously that this Horrors of War build was favored against the more aggressive Kaigu Crusader decks that like JJ and Varanus built and played in the CCS, but I don't know how it lines up against the bigger Kaigu decks that, for instance, won the Radiant Rumble. So hopefully he's playing the bigger version so we can see how that different style of matchup plays out for us. There's our Horrors of War. I'm going to attack here to send the message that we could have an assault card in our hand. It could just be a mirror. If opponent's not on Horrors of War, it's definitely not a mirror, though. There's a lot of... Yep, not on Horrors of War. So I'm going to go ahead and rock cast this because I want to just get an attack in with my Runeer and not have to worry about him trading for it next turn. So the Might Singer version I think we're favored against. Go ahead and attack here. So we had one Accelerant, and this will get to attack again next turn to generate another Accelerant. Servo Servant will get to be an Accelerant. Rabbit of his own. Okay, also a Ramp Rabbit. Interesting. No, one second. One of these. Am I playing this or this? It's a close call. I think I'm playing this out. One short of being able to do both. Go ahead and get in here with Runeer Hierophant. So hopefully this is able to hold this at bay and we're able to get out ahead of our opponent on resources here. Gets a Vampire Princess, okay. Depending on what he does here, I might Horrors before I play this. Just because we're far enough ahead of him here. It depends. If he doesn't attack here, he could play that Seed card that has a power and toughness for each resource you have. Oh, they love that door. Really? That's aggressive. Okay. Makes my rabbit bigger too. If he attacks here, I'm gonna trade here. Well, I guess I'm not gonna trade because I can hit him with this on the crackback and turn it back into a 5/5. Yeah. Maybe I'm actually supposed to just take the hit there. There's another hero fall. Okay. The first thing we're doing is definitely hitting him with this. This is kind of a tough point. I think he's playing the Ramp Rabbit, which means he's playing the bigger version. So I think I'm just supposed to Horrors here and get rid of most of his hand and the resources. This will turn back into a 2/2. It sucks not having the Servant in play, but I think this is the right play here. Yeah, I think I should have taken the hit and just drawn a card from it. I think you're correct about that, Immortals. The 2 life was less valuable than having a card in my hand permanently. I made a mistake, though. I didn't think about what I was doing the following turn. I didn't think I was Horrorsing, but it makes sense to Horror. That's really unfortunate. Naive Lackey. Yep, play this. And play this out just in case he got something like Giant Corpse Fly. So I'd like to kill this so I can hit him with this. So every time this hits my opponent, it turns back into a 5-5. And the 5-5 turns into the 2-2 when it dies, so it can keep kind of going back and forth. Jump here. So I would have had a Sensei in my hand that I could have played last turn too if I would have sequenced my... I'd be down 2 life, but I would have a Sensei, so... Another Horrors would be a nice draw. And we could take away the rest of his resources. The question here is if he attacks us, am I trading for the Might Singer? That was a good draw, and he hit with it. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I think I'm trading with the Might Singer if he offers it. Am I trading with the Ramp Rabbit? That's a good question. Yeah, I think I'm obligated to trade with the Ramp Rabbit. If we hit a Horrors, I want him to have less resources. I'm going to play the Lily Pad out here because when we flip this, if we hit Horrors, I want to cast it for 3. Okay. Ramp Rabbit of our own. Punished for the shard that I chose to play. Am I offering this trade? I feel like I am. Yeah. This could be aggressive. Yeah. Okay, so we got 3 Horrors and 33 cards, so 1 in 11 chance of picking up another one next turn. Ramp Rabbit, that's bad for us. Don't have a play, don't have a play. God bless. Okie doke. Oh. Play our shard. It's a shame we don't have 1 more, so we can't do this for 4, but I'll do it for 3. So we have all the cards out of his hand, and leaves us with 6 resources to his. So we're basically at parity, and we have 3 more resources, so. Hopefully we find our Crusaders before he finds his. And again, all of this, we'd be a lot further ahead right now if I had simply taken that 2 points of damage and then sacked the Naive Lackey to have a card to follow up that last Horrors. Just gonna play our resources out. Might as well work our way towards our Kagalichu power. This is a top deck race. Our deck's built, so, you know, ideally we win a top deck war, but we could lose sometimes. That's what we're looking for, our bombs. You can report that kind of behavior. Support.hexdcg.com. You can and should report people that do that. Alright, he's up to 6 resources again here. Honestly, I wouldn't mind just drawing another Horrors of War. I'd probably just cash it in. It would snap off all of his resources almost at this point and probably lock him out of the game. Because like now he could draw that card that gets XX for each resource. I'm playing this out for no value because if we draw another shard next turn, I want to be able to activate Kagalichu. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it looks like he's playing the bigger build, so that's good. You can see how this matchup feels. My gut says we're probably still ahead, but I don't know that for sure. And we drew another shard, like I said, so I'm happy we played that one out without making a battle hopper last turn. Let's go ahead and activate this, and I think if we hit Horrors, we're gonna play it. Pawn, that's not bad. So that's kind of insurance in the bank here in case he draws a big threat. We can go ahead and play pawn out and scrounge it. You gonna jump here? Yeah. So there's 3 Horrors in our crypt, so there's 1 Horrors left in 25 cards. Okay, yep. So killing that's a little bit of a mixed bag, right? Because it's going to let him draw 2 cards, but I think it's necessary. Let's get rid of this, this, and this. That seems fine. I'm going to go ahead and destroy his Underworld Crusader, which is going to let him draw 2 cards, but that has to happen at some point. Means we can attack with this in. And now we're kind of far off from our champion ability, so I'm going to go ahead and hold this shard to bluff something for a little bit here. We're not playing a Yakuza in our deck. He gets a Death's Head Rider, that's fine. If he makes a sacrifice a guy, I think I'm actually going to bin the Crusader to draw 2 cards. Monsoon and the Death's Head Rider is pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to bin this. Yay, another Crusader. Great. And now he can chump with this, and it'll come back with Monsoon, but that's fine. It's not coming back for 4 more turns. Alright, Star Sphere. Now that I've hit this many... I would like to put this card on top of my deck. Now that I've hit this many shards in a row, we might end up getting punished for having waited on playing this. I don't know. I think I bluff too often. You're probably just supposed to play your shards on almost every time. Oh, these all trade. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Especially because he doesn't know we have this coming up as a follow-up. And we have another one next turn thanks to the Star Sphere. And if he wants to kill this, our life total is getting a little bit low, but if he wants to kill this, we get to draw cards. Vampire Princess, that really doesn't do anything. He's going to get to chump for a turn, I guess, but I think he's actually just dead in 2 still, right? Yeah, he's dead in 2 if he doesn't draw anything. So hit him for 4 here. Yeah, I think he's supposed to chump, especially with that. And we'll play this out, so we have lethal on board. We'll go ahead and play our shard. Crusader of his own. That's really good with this Monsoon. So this Monsoon's getting to a point where it could possibly just win him the game. So we definitely just attack with both of these here. And I could have activated my champion power here if I hadn't held the shard for that 1 turn. So he's going to go to 2 when he draws, and we're going to go to 6. We're both going to pick up 2 cards here. Man, that feels bad. Monsoon. I'm going to select none here. I think I'd rather take a random. Fentio, sure. Yep. I disagree, Rusty. I think making people wait to timeout should be a punishable offense. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but that's really, really tacky. Man, this Monsoon might pull him out of this game. Feels real bad. Attack with this, I suppose. He's gonna jump because he's gonna come back with this Monsoon. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. The terrifying thing here is that this is gonna put tarantulas in our deck. I think we have to, because this is going to bring a bunch of stuff back. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I'm just dead here. No, wait, I'm going to... Am I just dead here? No, I don't think so. Resolve. Oh, his Crusader's going to come back, and it's going to kill him with the Extinction. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is going to kill him. Sweet. If he didn't draw removal here, we're fine. Because we get to activate this and jump with it. What a wild game. What a wild game. Alright, so Gem Palms obviously come in. Huh. Rockcast seems fine. Monsoons. A lot of these cards seem fine. I don't know if I want all the extinctions. The Sensei seems a little medium. Maybe turn 1 extinction. Declan Scott. Oh, you need to come sit by your dad. Did you pinch your finger? Hey, come here. Dad's got his little porky monster. Yeah. Will you be happy sitting in here, Papa? Say hi, Internet. Hi, my name is Declan. I'm a porky monster. Oh. Whoa. Seems pretty reasonable. And keep. Hi, Internet. Oh, the Internet said hi back. He has more hair now. You're not wrong. He does, in fact, have more hair now. He's getting a mop up top like his brother. Here, you want a magic card? There's some magic cards for Declan. These are garbage, right? Yep, there you go. They are. I mean, they're not garbage. They're Declan's magic cards, and they're special and wonderful. Not a ramp rabbit. Ugh. That's really good. He is really far out ahead here. Turn 2 ramp rabbit on the play is going to be tough to come back from, I think. So I could tunnel this, but I think I just need to try and hit shard drop, so I'm just going to go ahead and play it out. I could tunnel monsoon, but I think I'm supposed to hit shard so I can play this next turn, so... Swing and a miss. Got one more hit next turn to try and get it. God bless you, Tiny Nugget. Good thing we won game 1. Double ramp rabbit. Alright. Scale of 1 to dead. Thoroughly sliding towards the dead side of the scale. You got a Might Singer too. Okay, just making the stuff bigger. Jump. Let's hit running shard so we can go Crusader into extinction. Alright, I'm just had enough of that. Try again. Try again on the play when he doesn't have the nuts. Do I want Inquisition? I don't think I do. Yeah, let's just... Porky monster. Porky monster. Yeah, seems fine. We got our ramp rabbit turn 3. Ramp rabbit, boo doo doo doo. Ramp rabbit, boo doo doo doo. Do you like ramp rabbits, Porky? Hey, Herbits. No brave one time? Always brave. Lackey into play. Play the Shard of Ancients for wild. Watch him turn to ramp rabbit us again. At least we can kind of race his ramp rabbit with our own. Looking Glass Elf with the host. Thank you. Welcome, folks. Thank you to everyone. We got about 150 people hanging out here in chat this afternoon. Good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you're out in the world. Thanks for choosing to spend part of your day here with us while we battle some Hex Constructed. Yep, turn 2 ramp rabbit 2 games in a row is pretty good. Go ahead and throw away a lackey. Draw a card, gain 2 life. Rotcast. Huh. Do I want to let him get another resource? Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go ahead and play this and get in here. Ooh, ooh! So next turn we'll have access up to 6 resources, assuming he doesn't kill our rabbit. Good chance he kills the rabbit, though. Inquisition. Okay, so we lost to the rock cat. Actually, he might take this. This card's kind of hard for him to deal with. It's a good, strong value card. Yep, took that away. Need to run some action off the top here. Hopefully this isn't a second ramp rabbit. Alright, just Crusader. I think we're killing his Crusader and then attacking him with our rabbit. I'm gonna block here. We need to try and find something to do with our resources next turn. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and rock cast this and then activate our champion power here. Grab a second wild threshold here in case we get the Master Moss back. No, you cannot have Dad's boxes of cards. I'm sorry, tiny monster. Alright. Casual. 3 shards in hand, Kaigu into shard. What were our odds of getting a bad card there? Oh, it was actually the only shard in our crypt. So we were 1 in 7 to get it. Alright, you know. Okay, I'm gonna have to kick you out. It's a little rough. Would have been happy with any of those cards, really. Even the lackeys would have at least like gained us some life and replaced themselves. At least he bricked 2, but he was 40% to brick. Even this would have been a brick. So he was 60% to brick there. Yeah! Yeah! Get Inquisitioned! Look at all my shards! Look at my shards! Look at my shards! Alright, hopefully his hand has as much poop as ours. That's the line here. His hand has as much poop as ours does. No plays. Big bucks, no plays. Yeah, no plays. Okay, that was a good hit. Battle Hooper, get in the line. Wrathwood Master Moss, go. Ramp Rabbit, attack. Yeah. Look at my shards! My shards are amazing! They taste just like tears. Salty, salty tears. My salty shard tears, indeed. So he's got to play 3 troops out in order for this to attack through this, so feeling okay about that. Maybe his hand just has as much poop as ours does. That would be wonderful. I like playing a little poop mirror, sling some blood wild poop back and forth. That's a very angry Crocosaur. It's unfortunate. That is not poop. I wanted poop in your hand. That's a giant angry dinosaur. At least my tutu comes back. Jump. So I can't get crocked again. Ooh, that's a good one. That's the type of fire we need off the top of our deck. So is he chumping here? So I don't get my 5/5 back? This feels like a chump. Yeah. So if this hits my opponent, he, this guy turns back into a 5/5. So this card, however, gets to void something. I'm going to pass here because if he plays an Underworld Crusader out, I would much rather void an Underworld Crusader as opposed to his Ramp Rabbit. At this point, both of our ramps have just run away with the game. That's a little unfortunate because it means he gets to take this. Oh, wait. Man, I messed up. I forgot that this gets the powers of whatever you're doing. So yeah, that was super wrong of me. I should have Gemborn Prowlered and then played the Prowler and gotten my own ramp on. Yeah, that's super wrong. Man, I always do that too. I always forget that it gets the powers. Gets a Ramp Rabbit back. Yep. That's really unfortunate. Okay, so Horrors is okay at this point. Not stellar, but okay. Extinction is fine. So I'd be up a 2 resources if I would have done that. There are links to all of the deck lists posted in the stream information. That's below the stream if you're watching on the desktop, and it is the little I button that you can click if you are on mobile. Big button that says Hex Decks in there. Alright. Hashtag all the ramp rabbits. I think we just need to draw a sweeper here, so I'm just going to chump this. GG's opponent. Is it not there? I'm gonna double check. You're making me doubt myself, but I'm pretty sure it's there. It might be scrolled lower down. Yeah, Horrors of War is definitely there. Is it public? And it is public, yep. Alright, we're gonna play one more match, and then we're gonna close out the afternoon. I'm gonna be back on in like 3 hours from now playing some Magic, prepping for the tournament this weekend. So I gotta eat some dinner, feed the kids, hang out with the kids for a little bit, get stuff together for that. To go first. Sand's a solid medium. Okay, Extinction's a good draw against the troop deck. Yep, Dread Harvest. So this card says whenever it gives you a wild shard, and then says whenever you gain a wild threshold, it creates a Dreadling. So opponent, I think we played against his opponent earlier. He's playing an Oberon's Eulogy deck. I'm just gonna play this out for blood, so we represent Hero Fall. This also lets us jump with the Naive Lackey next turn, so we need a rabbit in order to make a threshold. Probably gonna throw this away just to draw a card, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump with this, draw a card, gain a life. Horrors of War, not the worst. Gonna play out Master Moss here. Again, we can just kind of hold on and wait for this this champion ability for post Horrors of War when we empty our hand out a little bit. Hopefully we find some accelerants like a Ramp Rabbit, or actually the artifact accelerants are really what we want to see here. Master Moss of his own. Activates champion power, probably gets in here for a lot, yeah. It's a lot of damages. Am I supposed to just Extinction here? Maybe I am. I'm gonna attack for 5 here, because if he wants to bump these off of each other, I'm fine with Extinction taking them both out. And if he doesn't want to block here, we hit him for 5, and then we Extinction, and this comes back into play readied. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this Extinction out, which this is gonna come back, and mine's gonna come back, mine will come back into play, and they'll be readied when it comes back into play. What's the socket on the rabbit? His rabbit is create a random troop and +1 power and crush. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's like really good actually. So he trades here and then he hits me for 2 and gets a 5/5. Has a threshold, so we're getting hit for 3 this turn. If he has another play 2, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Hopefully we hit another 2 or 3 drop we can do next turn, so that way we can go Crusader plus something else. I feel like we're going to need 2 plays to stay in this game. This is the random he got. It says 1-shot, troops you control get 2-0 this turn. That's actually pretty good. I think I'm going to activate this to start. I know we said we wanted to save it for post-horrors, but we're looking for stuff to do. Do I want to shard next turn? Probably. So if I play Wrathwood Master Moss out here, yeah, I'm going to do that. And then next turn I can go 3-4. Yeah, I think I like that. This deck's lack of ability to gain life kind of sucks sometimes. Are we dead here? Yeah, oh wow, we're dead here. Well, that's... okay. Good beats. Yep. Yep. Put our constant hate in, an extra extinction. Probably at least 1 Gemborn's worthwhile. I don't actually think we want Wrathwood Master Moss in this matchup. Yeah, let's try this configuration. I can actually cut the Merciless color, right? Yeah. Not sure how much extinction helps here. I mean, there's definitely games where you need the extinction. Especially when we have things like Winds of Change to keep their constants in check. Sounds pretty reasonable. It'd be a little slow on the draw. It's probably an acceptable amount of slow on the play. What set is this? Is this in one of the first sets? Shards of Fate? Is Shards of Fate? Shards of Fate's the first set, right? I will not be sad when this card rotates. This type of effect is super powerful, and it makes these pushed 3-drops really busted. That's a lot of acceleration. We do need Extinction too, because he has Pesky Pipits in his deck, so definitely need a card to clean up after that. It's not even just that the added threshold that makes it pushed, it's the fact that just like being able to play, even if this card didn't make thresholds, it would still be fairly powerful. The fact that it makes threshold really pushes it with the number of things that are affected by thresholds, not especially Might Singer, but... Was Chlorophilia Shards of Fate as well? It is. I don't know. Hey! It's literally a bag of bread. Kids. Alright, yep. See what else he has to play out here. Nothing. Well, in that case, Just keep ramping, ramping, ramping. Just keep ramping. Doop, doop, doop. I'm not going to play anything else out here because I'm putting my opponent on Crocosaur, and I don't want to play something else out and give him something to croc. So I could activate Hex Engine and play Underworld Crusader here, but I'm not going to. No, it's going to be way less than half a year. It's going to be when Set 6 releases, which is probably in about 2 months. That would probably 2.5 months. Their goal is like a 4-month release cycle for Set, so that'll be 4 months after whatever. Yeah, I think 3 months is a good... Yeah, look at that. I always feel like a wizard when something like that happens. You're like, let's play around this card, because they clearly have it. And then they have the card. Oh, alright. Well, let's just go ahead and attack with the Ramp Rabbit here.
Jump! Jump!
Now the question is, do I play Extinction or do I just play out some threats? I think I'm actually just going to play some threats out.
Hey, don't hit your brother.
I think he can extend wider. Hopefully we hit a shard with this so we can play that. Yeah, sweet. So play Star Sphere out. Hi, cutie. Do not need another shard. And we can activate this. Oh, I guess I could have played this. Yeah, I miscounted. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and activate this now because we have 2 good cards in our crypt right now.
Ashes all fall down. Down. Hi.
Snapping off a double block here if he offers it. Ramp Rabbit 1, Ramp Rabbit 2, Ramp Rabbits are go. I repeat, the Ramp Rabbits are go. Snake with the host, thank you for that, welcome. There's a pawn. We have only 2 troops in the crypt, so let's go ahead and ship all these nerds into his guys so we can get some more troops in there for this pawn. Ramp Rabbits, assemble! Haha!
You're cute.
He's happy you're home.
Yeah, he loves me. Oh no! Oh no!
Wow, what a savage blowout. Revert my thing and destroy my... Rude. Rude.
Rude.
You can only kill one of my things though, so...
What are you going for dinner?
Oh, that's rough because this trade's here. I don't know, whatever you want to make. Or buy. Remember, I'm going to match tonight, so...
I don't know. And you're going to be gone for the weekend, so I don't want to make something with a lot of leftovers.
Alright. Eating both our Ramp Rabbits sucks here.
I was thinking about stir fry or chili, but both of those have a ton of leftovers.
Just go order something then. Or if you want to run out and get something now, you can.
What time are you going to Matt's?
Probably leave here about 5:30.
Jump!
So pawn can crush its way through Crocosaur next turn, which is nice. Let's put a 6th troop in here. No, nowhere close.
Ready, jump! Stick around to it. Ready,
Just pesky pip it out as a jump blocker.
jump!
That
Jump!
voids that.
Jump!
And you know what? I forgot he had pesky pip it in his deck. I am definitely going to bring in the 2nd Gemborn Prowler for the 3rd game. Okay. So his hand is double Gargolith right now.
Jump! 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 Jump!
So this will destroy Crocosaur, and then we'll crunch for lethal. Bam. I'm gonna bring in this extra because the ramp rabbits or his rabbits are really annoying. Maybe I want these Inquisitions actually. I think I agree. Excuse me. After playing the games, that Extinction seems a little clunky. This is also probably a little slow for us. I'm gonna cut this last Master Moss, especially still on the draw. Let's try this configuration. This is gonna be my last game of the day, folks. I would like to thank everyone for spending part of their day here. After I get done, Ali and Drazi is streaming some Hex Constructed right now, and I'm gonna give him a host when I'm done. But you should mosey on over to his channel after this game and show him some support. He's a really good TCG player, and he's picked up Hex and started streaming it lately. So.
Jump, jump. Sweating in these sleepers. It's hot down
here. Whoa! Kids are funny. All right. Yeah, this hand's actually pretty good. We've got Rockcast on 2. We've got Ramp Rabbit or Underworld Crusader, like Dealer's Choice, even Servo Servant. It's like super Dealer's Choice. One out of 3 games. Yeah. No Howling Brave on 1. Get wrecked, nerd. Alright, play Blood Shard. Pass the turn back. We cut all the Wrathwood Master Mosses, so there's no double Wild Threshold cards in our deck. So that makes Blood, this makes Wild. This can make a Battle Hooper for us. The real question then is, do I want to Rotcast this Might Singer of the Ages? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, let's just kill this nerd. No shard. No shard, no play. Rats, he's in the tank. He's got plays. It's unfortunate.
You're unfortunate.
Only sometimes. Doesn't have a shard. Okay. I'm going to play this, and I'm going to offer him the trade with my Ramp Rabbit here. Get our ramp out of it. What does the enemy hero do? So for 2 charges, Shoku the Botanist creates a Dreadling and puts into play for Wild. He doesn't take the trade there, so that's good. So our Ramp Rabbit will live to ramp again. The Ramp Rabbit will ramp another day. Live to ramp another day. The Ramp Rabbit's our go. And this Stumble, if he misses this turn, is probably going to be enough. Oh, I'll bet he was deciding between Might Singer and Chlorophilia last turn.
What did you choose?
He chose Might Singer. It looks like they're missing on their shard drop again this turn. Hopefully we're going to hit a Horrors of War. Our Ramp Rabbit's gone to work here. Punch the clock. Oh, we do have... I'm glad we drew that, because otherwise I would have made a Battle Hopper, and I'd have looked real silly when we drew this. I'm going to go ahead and get my ramp on here again. I think I want to just do this. I guess I could Kaigu here, and if Kaigu flips 2 troops into my crypt, I could play Death's Head Rider. So we got a Rock Cast. Now, I could just kill this, or I could play the Servant. Could also Inquisition here. Yeah, I'm going to play the Servant out. Next turn, we'll Rock Cast and Inquisition and all that jazz. You want to take one of the terrors with you and go get dinner from somewhere? Okay. hit a shard. Brick down the Might Singer trigger again. That's good. Wrathwood Master Moss, a little annoying. Bing, bing, bing. Inquisition, see what you got going on over here. Huh. That's actually kind of tough. I suppose we don't really care about this Gargolith, so we're going to burn the Rock Cast this turn. So maybe I'm just supposed to... Yeah, I'm actually just going to take the Might Singer of the Ages out of his hand, and then I'm going to ship this Underworld Crusader into his Wrathwood Master Moss here. So I'd like to draw cards, and that turns off his Croc as well.
Hey, can you guys not fight over that?
And I think he has to take this. It's possible I'm supposed to attack with both there, even. Would not mind hitting a Horror's War here. Okay. Well, I'm definitely playing this. And then... Am I playing around the Croc or not is the question. I think I am going to play around the Croc. Yeah, I'm just going to pass the turn here. And then next turn I can go Runir, Sensei, make a Battle Hopper, crunch with the Ramp Rabbits. And then we are going to be exposed to Croc after that, but I think that's fine. Hopefully he battles here. Just like crunches us for 5. That's okay. Alright, so Runir. So his hand right now is Croc, a Gargolith, 1 card we don't know. Sensei. Yeah, now I can play this, which gets this rabbit out of... that rabbit out of that range. If I attack with everything here, I can play this and kill this. Yeah, I think I like that. Let him eat this. Yeah, I think I like that. So, ramp 2 more here. He'll eat this, take 6, go to 8. I'll play Death's Head Rider, removing that and that from my crypt. Oh, I forgot about this line. So he's actually going to trade these here, which seems okay for me, because then this is going to be able to finish this off. This is, that was not something that I thought about happening, but I think I'm okay with the result. So void both of those, scrounge this. You lose your Wrathwood Mossling. This turns into a 5/5. So if he wants to eat these 2, he has to trade his Croc for them. So his hand is Croc, Gargolith, 2 cards we don't know now. Why don't you swing with the Servant 2 there? Yeah, perhaps I should. He's pretty unlikely to block it, I guess. Probably eating this and this. Okay, just trading for my board mostly. Yeah. I think you're right, Tom. I gather. I just undervalued, I don't know why I thought he might block this, but if he blocked that and he took the damage from everything else, I would have been pretty happy with that exchange. So I did definitely just miss 2 points of damage. So if this game ends with him at 2 life, we definitely came up short. It's my fault. Horrors of War. Rats. Alright, play this. Horrors of War would have just ended the game there. We do not want that card. Let's play this. And go ahead and crunch for 3. Yeah, I agree. I think you are correct. That is just right to get... I would have gotten 2 points of damage in there if I'd attacked with it. What's he got? He's got Gargolith, 2 cards we don't know. Pesky Pippet? Please, Pippet. I've got a Gemborn Prowler that's waiting to be used. And that 2 damage is huge. Like, that 2 damage is an entire extra turn here. So we're going to hit him for 3 here, down to 4. And then he would just be dead on board if I'd have gotten that extra damage in. I think I'm just going to keep the Gemborn Prowler in my hand. I don't think it's worth putting lethal on the table. He has so many draws, just like any troop means that he's not dead on board because I missed that 2 points of damage. And I think I'd much rather save this in case he deploys a Pesky Pippet or a rabbit of his own. Might Singer, sure. Yeah, see, if he was at 2 here, he'd be forced to trade with my servant next turn. But since he's not, he doesn't. Hex Engine. This is why there's only 2 Hex Engines in the deck. It's just such a miserable top deck. It's just more resources. Let's go ahead and activate this, see where we get with our life. Extinction. Okay. Am I just doing that? I feel like I'm just doing that. Yeah. That's gonna turn into a 7/7 next turn. So he would be dead here if I had sequenced my stuff correctly. And now playing this out, Croc doesn't save him, and then he needs 2 blockers. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the Gemborn Prowler out this turn. I guess Pesky Pipit saves him because they'll be able to scrounge and make a squirrel with it. I think I would sort that risk. And we're not just dead if he does that, but he's at 2 life here, and that points damage we missed. Super punishing. Okay. Gain 2, draw a card. Not dead on board. Working his way towards that Gargolith. He can chump this Gemborn Prowler next turn. It'd be sweet if we hit Horrors of War here. Alright, that'll just kill my opponent though. When this comes into play, it gives something -2/-2. So, I'll remove his blocker. GG's opponent. And I'm going to go ahead and send you over Allie's way. He just should be going for a couple hours yet. So thank you everyone for watching wherever you're in the world. I'll be back on in a few hours if you're a Magic player and want to hang out for some of my paper Magic testing this evening. Peace.